Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 458. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Danette. What's up, Danette?
What's up?
What's up, Scott?
Doing good.
All right, Scott. So your reaction to the Star Wars trailer, because I know you have a lot to say on it.
Oh my God, that's all I can say. Because like I said in the last in the Who season, I was watching and thinking, okay, this is good, and then with each, with her looking up to the sky and seeing the TIE fighters and the fighters, and then that cross-bladed red lightsaber. It's like I couldn't stop grinning for the life of me. And seeing,
I saw Leia too.
Yeah, and seeing Han say it's all true. It's the stories were all true.
Oh man, I'm so excited about this movie. Like a little kid again. I was getting chills. I was filming myself, and I'm just like, my son's like, Dad, because I sent him the video. He's like, Dad, you just like Millennium Falcon. And he's like this, like a mouth's open the whole video. That's a bad reaction. I'm like this. You know, I was like in shock. I'm like this. I couldn't even like talk. I had chills on my back that I'm actually getting my wish and seeing another Star Wars film. I'm like, oh, like I was just like a robot. I was like a zombie, just looking at this thing with drool's coming out of my mouth. And I'm like drooling and stuff, looking at this thing, and I'm like,
and seeing Luke's hand.
Oh my God!
Seeing his hand reaching out towards the R2. I thought, I know who that is.
Oh God, it's just crazy. It's gonna be crazy. People are gonna be like fighting each other with lightsabers just to get in there and stuff. Oh
Yep.
God, I can't take it. I know they did that with Times Square. People were dueling and stuff with the lightsabers, Jedi training. It's gonna be nuts. I can't wait. I can't wait to be part of that, though.
Oh, this Christmas, yeah, that's definitely what I'm. Like I said, I'm gonna go up to my little Eaton 6, first chance I get, and see it. And
this is just a crazy week. I mean, the Back to the Future thing wasn't expected too. That I'm gonna be attending that on Wednesday, October 21st, 2015. Freaking in the city with Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. It's like me and other people, but it's like, wow, thank you, Charlie, for giving me that thing. God, can't believe that. So psyched. I'm like in shock that I can't even. I'm surprised I'm not like leaping around. 1.21 gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts. That's like freaking out. Like I mean, I can't. Like, I just don't even. Especially if I take pictures with them, and like sitting in a DeLorean and making like a little video. I gotta make sure that these phones are cleaned out.
Are charged, yes.
Because this whole thing, I maxed out the pictures with the wedding and the videos, and I gotta clean these out, these suckers, because I gotta be ready to film and stuff in there. Damn. So, I tell you, it's a lot of exciting things happening. I mean, being in the Doctor Who magazine was very exciting with a whole bunch of wonderful people. And now I want to be there again. But I want to be there again because I want to, you know, I want the show to be recognized too, because, you know, they should do a magazine article for everyone. Everyone. I was saying this in the chat. They should have like a page or two and just show every single Doctor Who podcast on the air, YouTube, Daily Motion, everywhere, okay? Don't just spotlight one person. Spotlight everybody. Give everybody, put their name in there on a sentence, and fill the whole page up with stuff, because Doctor Who has so much support from people, from YouTubers and people on Daily Motion and people on Ustream and like so many, and Vimeo, all these different things. They should focus on that. You know, maybe the 500th magazine, maybe they could do that or something. Doctor Who magazine, like say a thank you to the fans or something. But it's just, it's a wonderful thing, and it's like you get through one thing, like Back to the Future is Wednesday. Then what the heck's gonna happen next? It's like we got, like today was a Star Wars trailer. I mean, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? It's like then we'll get like a Star Trek trailer. you know, after Star Wars or something. Like maybe on Star Wars,
Yeah.
they'll have the Star Trek Beyond trailer.
Oh,
That
that'd
would
be
just
cool.
make us go friggin' ape crap,
Yeah.
you know?
Cool.
And then go into the Met game. That'd be great, like going to a Met game. I'd be going crazy with that if they win too, because I'm a Met fan. So that's nuts. A lot of exciting stuff happening now, man. I'm psyched. Then we got Christmas
It's
coming
time
up.
to be a sci-fi fan.
Oh, man. It's great to be a fan right now. And then even the comics, too. Like, so much stuff happened in the comics. It's like there was a whole backlash today about Captain America. We got to talk about that another day, but just people flipping out and oh my God, there's so much stuff going on in comics and movies that's being announced, and you know, we're getting these
I wonder
videos.
how long they're going to allow him to be old till they finally kick him back over to.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that long, because from what they did now in the comic, people are pissed off. Like they're making
Pretty much they got Falcon posing as the captain, and I'm sorry, it's about time for him, the Rogers.
I agree that it's about time for the Falcon to take over, but these people that are writing him are making it. Here's the thing that I'm against. It's one thing you have a comic book, but don't make it political. If the writer's a Democrat, don't make it like the Republicans are evil and trying to teach these kids that Republicans are evil. Because I just saw this thing on Fox.
Out of comic books, in other words.
Like I saw this thing on Fox and Friends, and they were ripping apart the Captain America comic because they're saying that the writer made it where the is going after the opposite side of the political spectrum and trying to like ruin, you know, like that these people are evil. They're not evil. They're all Americans. You know, it's like that they're not American if they don't like do this. It's you're causing too much problems. And like I said, there's going to be a backlash with Marvel, with their nonsense, with this dramatic change for the superheroes. It's like you rolled the dice, and you said Hulk's Chinese. You rolled the dice, and you said Thor's a woman. It's like all at once. Like, give me a break, man. You're going to do a change, the Falcon is Captain America. That's it. Don't do the Thor thing at the same time. Don't do all this other stuff. Give us a chance to breathe.
If you want to do something, do that like a what if. Do
right.
Like what if this here and here instead of going.
No, but like you want to focus on that. You want that to get sales. Then make that. It's like people had criticized me, right? Which is good criticism. They says, okay, you're popping out books, right? Why don't you give one book a chance to stand on its own and promote it throughout the year, rather than pop out a book like 2 months later or 3 months later? You didn't even promote that book. And in like that 1 year, I put out like 3 or 4 books in 1 year. And that's what they were saying, like, you know, dude, like, seriously, you're ruining the exposure of that book. You're, like, tripping over each other. So it makes sense now, because I was a rookie when I was putting out books, and I didn't understand the whole concept of that. But it's true. It's like you can't have all this change at the same time. They don't see that, because right away they're in the money-making mode, just like they were when they caused that backlash where people stopped reading comics because they got tired of the multiple covers, got tired of the hologram covers, got tired of 5 X-Men covers and 10 X-Men covers. They're doing it again. They're doing it again because for a little while it was quiet and they were losing money. But now they're greedy. So now they just, hey, let's do a Civil War II. Well, why are we doing a Civil War II? Well, because Captain America's an African American now, and he can fight with Iron Man. That's dumb. Dumb.
That's 6 months pass.
Dumb.
Maybe 9 months pass, and then slowly bleed this stuff in, and then the next year, and then when the new year comes, you can run with that once again.
Want to develop characters? I understand that. Don't throw in this massive storyline when they're not even like a hero like a month. It's like ridiculous. You know, now you said Doctor Doom is normal. What's that about? It's like Doctor Strange's got an axe. I don't know. Tony Stark's adopted. Okay, now you're totally. I don't know who you are anymore. I don't know if this is Marvel anymore. I don't know what this is, because now it's getting to be ridiculous.
Are you trying to destroy your own product so that
Right.
way, when the movies comes out, you can say, okay, see, this is what's happening in the comics book, so we can bleed this over to here.
Right.
Sorry, I know that the TV, like I know the movies and the comics are separate things. If you want to incorporate certain little aspects of their core in it, fine, but don't do the
No, but you
whole.
know what pisses me off? There was a time that Marvel needed sales, right? And they needed this and needed that, and they tried to make the books good. But now it's a situation where, like, we're rich by Disney and with this multi-billion-dollar company. We just made a decision to kill off half our characters
Yeah.
because we don't have the rights to it, and that's okay. We lose
Yeah,
a couple million.
because we don't have the rights, we're not going to do anything to it.
That's okay that we'll lose a couple of million because Disney says it's okay. They're a couple billion-dollar company, like, so it's okay. We're gonna kill the Fantastic Four. We're gonna kill Deadpool. We're gonna kill Wolverine. We're gonna kill Professor X. We're gonna kill the X-Men. We're gonna say that Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are not even mutants; they're humans or whatever, just to piss everybody off. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. No. How about no? How about have respect for these characters that put you on the map? Your first family's Fantastic Four. Fix it. Fix the comic nice. Fix it where it makes sense.
Don't make somebody gay just because.
Yeah, what's this about? See, you know what the problem is now? They have one idiot in Marvel, one idiot that's in charge of all this, that they're allowing it. So they're like, yeah, that's a great idea. Iceman's gay. Yeah, that's a great idea that in an alternate reality, Wolverine's sticking his tongue down like Gambit's throat. Like, what are you talking about? What is this? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like,
that's just dumb.
I don't want my kids reading that. What is this?
No. If you want to do that, there's a series called I don't know if it's still going on, but it's called Barnyard Press.
Right.
And they delve into something like that. But the whole thing about Miles Morales, there's a whole like, oh, he's black. I don't care if he's black. But here's the idea. Let's do a survey. Ask black fans, ask white fans to see how many black fans are honestly liking the Miles Morales to the Peter Parkers.
And I can't have two people called Spider-Man in the Marvel Universe. I don't know about you.
Me neither.
But that's way too confusing for me. Okay? Especially if you say, if they're in a university, so we see Spider-Man or which one? Like, what are you talking about? How do you distinguish?
And being a millionaire and a business owner, to me, I don't see him a business. I see him maybe working for, being a scientist somewhere, sure, but not some head honcho of a conglomerate.
Yeah, you can't just become a billion-dollar company overnight. I mean, I know people has happened in reality, but to be rival Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. No way.
See, I had a problem with one thing when they made it that he developed a spacesuit thing, because he's not. You don't build Iron Man suits. I understand he's a genius, but not that genius to do that. So
I can understand maybe getting assistance maybe from somebody from the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, they just went too fast.
Getting his suit in some way, but
yeah, they just went too fast that he became super brain, like beyond we riches type of thing. I like that, and it was like, I mean, I'm liking some of the stuff that they have in Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong, but I can understand that there's only so many times you can have Peter Parker being broke, taking pictures in the Daily Bugle. I understand that he had to become a teacher. That didn't work out. Okay, he worked in the lab as a scientist, whatever. But still, like
taking over at the Daily Bugle over J. Jonah Jameson, I could see him doing that. Going as far
well,
as
J. Jonah Jameson was mayor, which that worked out for me.
Yeah.
But then that ended, and I was like, oh.
Still, I could see Peter Parker taking J. Jonah's position, but that's as far as and becoming rivals of maybe another newspaper.
See, I don't like Mary Jane not being in the picture at all.
Yeah, same here. To me,
I'm a big fan of Gwen Stacy. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad she's in the picture, so to speak, here and there. But as an alternate reality thing, but I'm not a fan of Mary Jane not being part of Spider-Man. I mean, that's a thing. Like, their love is supposed to be beyond. So now all of a sudden she's just not there. That's ridiculous. So whatever. So again, I don't like things that just. Like, to me, I feel like I'm not part of this generation anymore. It's like, I don't know what's happening, you know? But then again, I see Star Wars, and I'm like, oh, I'm absolutely part of this generation. It's like, I love Star Wars. Force Awakens, I'm like, absolutely. I was there for the first one, second one, third one. It's like 4, 5, and 6, 7.
At least it was a slow continuation instead of this boom.
Right. Right. It took how many friggin' years to get a sequel for friggin' Return of the Jedi? Like 30? God! Should be a damn Time Lord for crying out loud. Jesus. It's like Captain Jack, well, how about I look 30 years? This is where I look after 30 years. Jesus. It's like, I need to stop aging so I can watch Star Wars Episode 15 or something. Because don't believe me when I tell you, this stuff is never going to end. No. Ever.
Oh, no.
I'll be watching from heaven, like the episodes. Yeah.
Then come back. But
that's never ending. Ever. You'd be watching it on Mars. Like Star Wars or whatever. Or we'll be going to see that Death Star alien structure in space.
I remember when it was just a full boil.
Craziness. So, yeah, I'm very happy tonight with that. We also got some other news here and there on the pipeline. Let's see what we have. Oh, well, that reminds me. I'm trying to get tickets for Misery with Bruce Willis on Broadway with Laurie Metcalf. Maybe for 16 weeks. Stephen King's Misery, but it's going to be a play. That's going to be interesting.
That'll be interesting, yeah.
Hopefully we can get to go soon. Got to do something for the anniversary this weekend coming up. So we also got Walking Dead stuff we're talking about too. Have you seen that, Scott?
No, like I said, I was waiting until tomorrow so I can go to since I'm off tomorrow, I'm going to go to my lovely little site.
Wow.
I meant to ask, that whole black and white episode, was the color versions just the updated versions of what was going on, or?
Flashback was black and white.
Okay.
But they did that in this one without the black and white, which I'm liking.
Okay.
You know what bothered me was that at first I was pissed because when Morgan, they have extra scenes, and it was in black and white, I'm like, oh, I don't want it to be in black and white, I want it to be in color. I was like, man. But now it's like, I like the last episode. You'll like it. So then I want to get into other shows like Star Wars Rebels, and I got to watch American Horror Story Wednesday, I think, right? The second one?
Yeah, Wednesday.
And then I got to get caught up on Arrow. I just found on Facebook, they had the Arrow outfit for $260.
Oh, wow.
And Joe was going up. He's like, Dad! Dad! I'm like, oh, God, I know! Like, and then they had the Reverse Flash outfit, too, and that's like $300. My God! So.
I will say this much, that last Flash episode, you saw the alternate universe and see him come walking through that doors.
Yeah,
like,
Star Labs.
Crap.
Yeah, that was great.
And the whole steampunk look to everything, that's what I love the most.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm starting to wonder if the Reverse Flash from the one that Garrett's from isn't Barry Allen, because he never show his face. I'm wondering if he's going to be the evil Flash.
Wow. I don't know.
That's what I started thinking. I'm thinking, okay, we never see his face, but what if the Barry Allen in Garrett's timeline is Barry? I mean, the Reverse Flash is Barry Allen, and that's why you don't see his face. They wouldn't be as either a mid-season cliffhanger or
right.
End-of-season cliffhanger to where, boom, here you go, here I am.
And you got the Legends of Tomorrow. That's only a year. That's only a year, by the way. One off, and then it's over. Which too? How many things are they filming? Like Arrow's filming some Flash episodes. He's doing that, and this guy's gonna get tired after a while.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "Give me a break, okay?"
I'm just gonna need to go into that little multiverse just to.
We got Supergirl coming on soon too.
I'm still I'm still reluctant about seeing that. We
got to get into DC stuff now too. I mean, this is getting like Supergirl. We got the Batman vs Superman hype, and Suicide Squad hype.
Really good, but I'm seeing One Tree Hill version.
And we got the Friday the 13th video game. Oh my god, how sick is that?
That looks
See
really
that?
good.
That's sick. I'm dying for that. Man. What about you, Daniel? You gonna watch Halloween yet or what?
Yeah, if I can find it.
You actually gonna watch Halloween?
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were afraid to watch that stuff. You gonna watch it?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know where to find it.
Okay. Well, isn't it on Netflix? Oh, you don't have Netflix.
If it is on Netflix, it's probably one of those things you gotta buy. You gotta rent the video. So many of the ones I want to see, it's only in DVD form. It's like, damn.
Right. I gotta say, I was playing the Walking Dead game on the app. It's not that great. The No Man's Land thing. It's like
Oh, is it not?
the chess thing. Like you're moving the guy to touch the walker. Archon. Remember Archon? Remember that? And you had to move the guys and monsters and stuff on the chessboard. But this is like moving the guy where if you move it in the wrong spot, the walker will eat him. And they got a little thing of like Daryl be like, okay, you gotta do this. It's like, oh, thanks, Daryl. Thanks a lot. Now you're Professor X. It's like, wow. You know, thanks a lot with your crossbow. You gotta go to the camp. You go, okay, thanks, Daryl. Yeah. So we see Daryl. I don't even think you could choose him. It's like he's just like being like the leader of the whole Walking Dead group thing. Like I'm like, okay. But I've been playing my Pac-Man 256. You gotta play that, Danette.
I know.
Come on, man. Get on that.
A buddy of mine got me hitched to it. Let me find it here. Puzzles and Dragons or something like that. To where, let me see. Okay, I got it as a main app. Puzzles and Monsters or Puzzles and Dragons.
My thing, I got Pac-Man 256. I got Crossy Road. You should play Crossy Road. Temple Run 2. Swing Copters. And The Walking Dead.
Yes, Puzzles and Dragons is pretty much one of these like little almost like one of those little Jewel Quest things, and you just move the little balls around.
Right.
And you can get DC right now. You can get we're able to get DC heroes, from my understanding. I got Arrow. I got Green Arrow, Flash. I think I have 2 Flashes. But
let me get into some news here. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we also had the Karen Gillan is doing this another horror thing. Let's see what she's doing. A 9-minute long movie. Okay, I don't know what it's called though. She stars as Rachel Milligan, a horror film leading lady will deal with her fall from stardom and some really doggy lip fillers over the course of horror conventional. So we got that, but she's also got a big role in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I heard Nebula is going to be a big, expanded part. We also know that Hulk is going to be in Thor, which I don't know if I'm crazy about that. What do you think about that, Scott?
Yeah, to me, I'm not that thrilled as well with it. It's just, you had him in Avengers, fine, but
right.
The whole Ragnarok thing going on, it's just going to be overkill with him being in. I can understand them maybe needing Banner, fine.
Right.
But he goes to Banner asking inquiries or vice versa. But having the Hulk in it, it's going to be the Avengers Part 60.
And we also have Annabelle is going to get a sequel. If you saw that movie, did you guys see that? Annabelle? That was a good movie. Horror movie. Annabelle from The Conjuring. Evil Doll.
Yes.
Did you guys see the trailer with Maggie from Walking Dead in The Boy that I sent? That looks freaky.
I'm gonna have to watch it. Sounds familiar, but
I'm gonna send it to. Let's see if I can get it here. Hold on. Why can't I get it here? That's not good. I hate when this thing starts acting up. Let's see. Let's go. Click. No? Alright. Having a problem with clicking on stuff. Alright, so, Daniel, do you have anything on Star Trek today?
Nothing.
Nothing at all, man?
No, they just nothing.
Anything on Dragon Ball Z or anything you want to talk about?
No.
Nada. Nothing. Zilch. What about video games? What are you playing?
I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
Not
How you
now,
doing?
but I was.
How you doing with that?
Oh, pretty good. You like Kingdom Hearts 2?
I can't get into everything. You know, like the kids love Kingdom Hearts, and I'm like, all right. See, you know, it is like I really don't play deep like that since like Final Fantasy VII because that like wore me out. And then after that, it was like, all right, you know, I can't play like role playing games or anything like that because then it's just like takes way too much of my time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get into. I'll probably get into some stuff when they come.
Oh,
on.
by the way, Chris Ferner is going to Long Beach Comic Con, and William Shatner's going to be there.
Oh, cool.
And he's going to film William Shatner on the stage.
Oh, that's interesting.
And you know, I asked Chris to ask Shatner if he's going to be in the next movie, which I know people are going to be asking, and he's going to say he's not going to say anything really, but whatever. Just I asked him to do that. He had a very funny question he was going to ask Shatner.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
you gonna wear it for the convention? Oh, oops.
so I'm like, you know, he wanted to ask Shatner a very funny question. And he said it might get him thrown out of the convention.
You don't want to do that. How's he doing, Steampunk? You all right?
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. All right, gang. We're going to get out of this one, so thank you very much. Take care. Bye for now.
Ciao.